5 plays, 47 yards, and 86 seconds. The Bead Diggers are back on the board on a 13-yard run by Tanner Morrow and lead 14-0 over Estes Park. Kyle Robidart and David Klein are back to receive for Estes Park. And Cardenas booms that football. Deep, bounces at the 8, picked up by Klein at the 2, straight ahead to the 5. Stutter steps at the 10. Then he's going to be driven back by Rosenbrock and others, including Tanner Morrow at the 13-yard line. So once again, Estes Park with poor field position to begin their next drive with 8:37 to go in the opening quarter, already trailing by a score of 14-0. And Estes Park, during their last possession, went to a shotgun on the first play. Then the quarterback, Riley, was under center for the next 2 plays. They did attempt a pass, and you would expect that against the Bead Diggers. The run defense for Brush has been better this year than the pass defense. Robidart in the backfield. Under center is Riley on 1st and 10. Estes Park with a football at their own 13. Play action, fake, and now throws over the middle. That pass is picked off at the 20, the 10, left sideline by Kukas. 5. He scores. Touchdown for C.J. Kukas. That's going to be about 17 yards away unofficially, and the Bead Diggers now lead 20-0. Riley was getting shirt-tailed when he faked and then threw that ball over the middle. I'm not sure who the intended receiver was because Kukas was right there, and he just caught it and scored. So Brush now leads by a score of 20-0. And we expected this, maybe not this bad, this early. But now Cardenas to attempt the extra point. 18 yards away unofficially, we'll call it. Awaiting the snap, it's down. The kick is up, and Cardenas would have made that from about 50. He boomed that football. 8:29 to go, first quarter. Brush 21, Estes Park nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The Bead Diggers in the regular season home finale are blowing out Estes Park 21-0. Eric Garcia with a 35-yard pass to C.J. Kukas. Then a 13-yard run by Tanner Morrow. Now an 18-yard interception return by C.J. Kukas. So Kukas has an offensive and a defensive touchdown. And this will be yet another kickoff by Jesus Cardenas. Hits that football high. This will be shorter. And the ball is dropped by the up man. Keller Twig picks it up at the 6-yard line, runs to the 10, spins out of a tackle, and he's down at the 16-yard line. Kyle Hefner was down to make the tackle for the Bead Diggers. But yet again, Estes Park with poor field position to begin their third possession. The first was a 3-and-out. The second was an interception. And then we know what happened. Well, we don't know what will happen yet, but it's got to get better for the Bobcats at this point, down 21-0, starting just outside their 15-yard line and not even midway through the opening quarter from Bead Digger Stadium. Riley's under center. Looks like Robidart remains in the backfield, trips to the left on first down. There is the pitch left to Robidart, swings it to the outside. He spins across the 20 to the 22. And that's going to be a gain of close to 6. Not a bad play for the Bobcats. Connor Weiser made the tackle. 2nd down and 4 from the 21-yard line. And Estes Park is in a no huddle as we are inside of 8 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Brush leads Estes Park 21-0. 3 receivers to the right. Under center once again is Riley. And there is the pitch right. Looks like a halfback pass going to be set up by Keller Twig. He'll take off with the football across the 25 and then hit out of bounds there by Joe Rosenbrock. It is a first down. And check that. That was Brian Riley, the ball carrier. So we had another quarterback in there and kind of a modified version of the Wildcat, but it was under center. Nonetheless, Estes Park looks like they've got a first down. The ball's at the 25, and it's a gain of 4 for Brian Riley. So a nice job by the Bobcats. Let's see if Riley's back under center. They're trying anything possible in order to gain some momentum. Yeah, that looks like that might be Frankie Keller-Twigg under center on 1st and 10. Pass out in the right flat. It's caught, but very little. A yard as it's caught by David Klein. And play was made by Austin Acosta. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Again, no huddle from the 26-yard line. Yeah, the quarterback now is Frankie Keller-Twigg, who's only a freshman. This is a young team, only 8 seniors on the Estes Park team. And by my count, only 22 dressed for this finale. On 2nd down and 9 for the 26-yard line. Estes Park is on their own side of the field. Keller-Twigg is going to option left, and he's going to do nothing with the football because Hefner's right there. Hefner was unblocked and threw him down to the ground. That'll be a loss of 3 back to the 23-yard line. Maybe they'll up it a bit to the 24. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it 12. So officially it is a loss of 3. Just outside the 23-yard line. They've got to get to the 36, so a long 12 to go for Estes Park with 6:15 to go in the opening quarter. Keller-Twigg under center with 3 receivers to the right, and he's going to pitch it right to Riley. He's going to take off with the football up the right sideline across the 25 to the 27, maybe the 28, but not much there. Before Skyler Seawald made the tackle, it's a gain of 5. And Estes Park will have to punt on 4th down and 7. So they've gone with a couple of different quarterbacks. And now it'll be Sam Keller-Twigg, the senior, punting. Brian Rosenbrock, check that, Joe Rosenbrock, Brian, his dad. Joe standing at his own 40, and the ball bounces into Keller-Twigg, but he gets it off a gorgeous punt high, and a fair catch call by Joe Rosenbrock. He's got it at his own 46-yard line. So the punt goes for 26 yards, but again, the Bead Diggers are in outstanding field position for the 3rd time in this game. They've scored in their first 2 drives. They had an interception return for a touchdown by C.J. Kukas. Your full-service florist with a whole lot more is the Flower Peddler. Come in and see what's in store at 322 Main Street in downtown Fort Morgan. That's the Flower Peddler. 1st and 10 for the Bead Diggers. Officially, the spot is at the 47-yard line. Garcia under center is back to throw, looking out to the right, wide open. It's caught by Rosenbrock. Stiff arm at the 45-yard line, up the right sideline to the 30. He's in the clear and tackled inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. He had one man to beat, and he was brought down along the far sideline by Keith Trahan, but another big gainer for the Bead Diggers, and they did it via the passing game. A gain of 38 yards and a brush 1st down. And it was only a 3-yard pass that Garcia threw, but Rosenbrock had the stiff arm and the speed. So 1st and 10 for the Bead Diggers at the Estes Park 50. The Bead Diggers are knocking on the door once again. Looks like Seawald is in that backfield this time, along with Tanner Morrow. And Garcia on the option left will pitch it left to Morrow. Morrow to the 12-yard line, and he's hit right there and take it down. Nice open field tackle over there by Sam Keller-Twigg. But it is a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. As we are at the 4:40 mark of the opening quarter, Brush leads Estes Park in the regular season finale from Bead Digger Stadium 21-0. If Eaton wins tonight in Kersey against the Platte Valley Broncos, they are the Patriot League champions. If Platte Valley wins, the Bead Diggers are the league champions. And they will up their seeding just a bit. 2nd down and 7 for Brush. At the Estes Park 12, the backs are split. Garcia is going to hand it off to Morrow, right up the middle to the 5, to the 2. He stutter steps, touchdown for Tanner Morrow. He scored easily from 12 yards away, and the Bead Diggers now lead 27-0 for Morrow, his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bead Diggers, again, very efficient with the time, only 1 minute and 19 seconds. Now the extra point to be attempted by Cardenas. I've got to see how many he's made in a row. Because as we mentioned, he was 6 for 6 last week. Before that, he was 6 for 6 against Valley. So he's made at least 15 in a row, and then that would be 16 if he makes this one, and he does. 4:08 to go, first quarter. Brush 28, Estes Park nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.